What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, man? I like that little music. Who was that?
I have no clue. It's on the background music for on the
Oh,
um
okay.
on the StreamYard. It's just music, man. It's just music I
Okay.
can put on there.
That was a
You
nice
know what I'm saying?
groove there.
Yeah. So, man, what's up? How was the level one? I said I saw your post talking about you had a breakthrough.
Yeah, yeah. It was a breakthrough that it wasn't like I didn't know, but it was like, man, yeah, I could actually do this business with the skills with the skill sets that we are learning. It's not rocket science. It's just you know
It's just applying it.
it's just applying it and being consistent.
And I said, when I took it, it just confirmed some things that I was already doing. That's
Hmm.
what I got from myself. There's still,
Right.
there's some things I don't, but that's just me. You know how I am. There's some things I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
agree on their philosophy about a certain thing, especially from a psychological standpoint. And maybe that's because
Right.
I'm a little older and my experience is totally different.
Right. And I mean, and you and I have had talked about prospecting, and of course, that word was bandied about, and I don't think that mindset is going to change in their system on how they go about
I
reaching
know
out to folks.
the problem with I have them with that is that when you first come on the scene, your whole attitude, your whole business model was about leveraging and marketing and prospecting are not one of the two things.
Right.
And when
Exactly.
you the problem I have with them, if you're going to use language like prospecting, and they're doing it because of network marketers. Now, if you try to
Hmm.
tell network marketers about leveraging in one breath, like Brian Finale says in one breath, well, what they teach you to do is totally different. They get mad. Well, then, if that's the case, the verbiage that you use got to be stricken from your language if that's what your business model's about. Because prospecting has nothing to do
Hmm.
with that. You let those people be served by somebody else. If your whole business model is about this versus that, then let it be about
Hmm.
that. That's my biggest problem with them. Because I said when
Right.
I first got started in there, their whole thing was about, being a hunted, not the hunter. Prospecting is being the
Right.
hunter. Okay,
Exactly.
there's no two or three words you can put about it. And if you're gonna be part of that type of business model, you need to be part of that kind of business model. A business
Hmm.
model reflects what your values are. Now your values have
Right.
changed. You need to address, you can't serve everybody. You shouldn't try. You say that about you can't um market to everybody. You have to have a narrow audience to what they want. Well, if that's the case, then
Hmm.
prospecting people need to go somewhere else and get prospect. Now, if prospecting people want to get out of prospecting and want a leveraging type of business model to work from, then yes, that's where we come from. I don't teach prospecting.
Right.
Okay, I don't even try to. I'm only saying that because of what we're talking about, but I don't even use that verbiage because it has nothing to do
Right.
with my belief system. Prospecting was
Yeah.
a mind.
I find myself not using that word myself too much anymore.
Yeah, to me right there, they tripping over their damn schwangs when they do that. They saying one thing and then come up with
Mm-hmm.
this other thing. Now, there's a difference between a prospect and prospecting. That's a two different languages. Talk there. So
Right.
I said it on their Wednesday thing. I said, why do y'all talk prospecting? There's a total difference between being marketing and prospecting. Yeah, I don't even Lisa Torres said, I can't stand prospecting. I don't teach prospecting. I don't talk about prospecting.
I
Okay.
remember her saying that too. Yep.
You know,
Yep.
I don't either. I am not chasing no damn person, be it physically out or online, about my business. I'm not doing it. I don't give a shit what kind of money
Right.
somebody makes. I am not doing it. The only reason I stood in
Mm-hmm.
this business because of the internet. And I've said that once before. The internet gives you leverage. Social
Oh
media gives
yes.
you leverage. I
Oh
don't
yes.
have that person. I'm not trying to have that personality. Okay. I'll be honest with you. And this might be wrong. I don't like people that much to do that. Okay. I'll help you, but
No,
no.
no, yeah. Hey, we being real. We being real here, you
I'm
know.
real
We
about
being
all
real.
this shit. It's just like, you know what the whole tonight show partly about is about. There's two lies have been talked about on online. Well, there's a lot of lies have been talked about online, but to narrow it down, there's some lies about email marketing that have been going around for a long time. And one of the things that we learned, I don't know if they talked about that um in this level one workshop, about, we tend to always want or stress a whole lot of numbers, you know, quantity
Yes.
of everything, be
Hmm.
it how many followers you got, how many likes you got on social media, all that bullshit. But and the reality is, none of that got nothing to do with shit. I got a argument with, or you know who about that, Mr. D,
Oh, oh
a
yes. Oh
disagreement.
yes.
I said, how many of these people
Hmm.
you making money with? How many people are engaged with you? All them damn
Hmm.
thousands or whatever people you got. What's the percentage of money or revenue is bringing in? Cause like people, y'all can argue. We could talk about relationships and all that shit. At the end of the day, business is about making money. If you ain't making the money, then why you doing it? If you're making
Right.
some money, why do it? Okay, I got a lead over the weekend off of something. I didn't do shit. What was it? Friday night? I didn't do shit Friday. Hardly. It's because the
Okay.
things I set up on the internet that run. When I have automation in your business, it allows you to do shit and you just bring in the lead. But it
Yes.
shouldn't take time. It's something. It's a mental switch. You got a month. Y'all been too busy. Too many people too busy chasing motherfuckers all over the internet now, right? Trying to get them to be in their business. I'm not gonna do that. I'll make
Hmm.
a post about some things or in some groups and say some things, and then I go about my business. Whether you like it or not is if it's irrelevant to what I care about or what I have to say. And too many people are too worried about whether how many people like them. I don't give a shit about whether a lot of people like me or not. I'm way
Hmm.
beyond that shit. If you dig I always say, if you dig what I say, then that's fine. If you don't, that's fine
Right.
also. Or if you dig what we say,
Right.
it's fine. Who cares?
Right. That right. Yeah. There's 7, almost 8 billion people on the planet. Not everybody is going to agree with what we subscribe to, but there are some that will, and
Yeah,
those are that we're looking for.
that's the ones we looking for. They hell with the rest of these fools that got a problem with it. I don't care. You know, I'm not trying to be friends with everybody online.
Mhm.
I'm not. I don't try to be friends with everybody offline. When you go to
Right.
when you go out to dance and socialize, or as we call it, networking or whatever, do you network with everybody around you? No.
No, no.
No. Why? Because everybody's not going to be your cup of tea. The falsehood is that
Right, right.
in this space is that the big numbers, there's a lot of gurus who promote these big numbers. This is one reason why I said this, because there was this one person talking about the goal was get 5,000 followers or likes on your social page. I said, why? What is your reason to get 5,000?
Hmm.
Why can't you have 500? Why can't you have 100 and something? The point I'm making is about quality, people. It's not about the great, numbers can be fudged. People fudge numbers all. Hey,
Sure,
our
sure.
last administration, what he's being investigated on, fudging numbers in his taxes, fudging numbers on how much
Hmm.
wealth he has, fudging numbers. People fudge numbers
Right.
all the damn time. So what makes you think they don't fudge numbers in this space? People, wake up. It's not about the numbers. It's about the quality of people that you engage with. I don't give a shit. If I only had what I got now, I just looked on one of my pages, my No Chase page. I got 800 and something people that follow me on that page, and they're all from Instagram. I don't do Instagram really.
Okay.
But this is the
Right,
part that
right.
people don't understand. I have my pages simultaneously hooked up, and I use another software called If This Then That allows me to connect pages. So, and I use primarily Facebook. Facebook does all the heavy lifting. That software and the connection, the way I got things connected, helps me do that and does all the connecting for me. It
Hmm.
does all the heavy lifting. You guys work. There's a lot of y'all work too hard. I don't know if they talked about that on the level one. I don't remember. That's been a year ago.
No, they didn't talk. They didn't talk anything about. I mean, they talked about, they talked about reels, talked about stories. Basically, just on Facebook, they didn't talk about any other automation or other apps or anything like that. They did mention Instagram a few times, but it was in reference to the reels.
Right. Well, that's what's been. That's even last year when I took that level one. It didn't. Reels was just coming about, I guess. So they didn't really get into that
Hmm.
like they do now. Yeah,
Right.
there's less and less. Um, you get more engagement with your short reel videos and stories like that than you do even with
Yeah.
the live.
This was that was talked about a lot today. It's especially today. It was talked about a
Yeah.
lot.
I what I'm seeing was gonna come about is they're gonna probably may get rid of the way you do lives and make reels more of a live but a short video, but they're gonna have to do something
Hmm.
where you can have a little more control, like maybe editability and stuff with it. If you mess up on something, you can go in there and change it. I don't know. The reels is gonna have to, evolve in some
Right.
way. Well, like we were talking about, email marketing ain't dead, people. That's a second light that's been going on around people say, well, email marketing is dead because of this and that. No, email marketing is not dead. This is the reason why y'all need what we call a list. Okay, you need a list because everything on online stuff is not yours social media is not allowing you to I'll say they're not allowing you to, it's not yours. So you need to understand all the content that's put on there can be taken off, or it can be lost, or it can be whatever. And if you don't
Right.
understand that, you'll lose a lot of the content, and then you'll be like, oh, what happened? Well, the problem is you ain't learned to build a list. The most important asset you're gonna have online is, and I don't care what happens. If Facebook, let's say Facebook like went away, okay, just shut the hell down, bye bye. Most of y'all be SOL. Which, hey, that's a prime example. Was it last year? Facebook last fall, it shut down. What was it, for about 5 or 6 hours?
Yep.
I bet a lot of y'all had a hissy fit, didn't y'all? I bet a lot of y'all had a hissy fit when Facebook shut the hell down and you couldn't do anything because it was shut down. If you
Hmm.
build your list first by bringing offers, quality offers to the market, people you'll have something to market to. You don't control these platforms. We don't control Facebook. Even though I'm streaming on right now, I'm streaming on 3 pages on Facebook, and I'm also streaming on YouTube, and I'm also streaming on Twitter. This is how all my stuff, you'll see a lot of my stuff around, but it's all from a central point. Plus, I got, like I said, I have a I use a software called If This Then That. You go on your Play Store or Apple download thing, you can get that and set up. They call it applets or whatever. I think that's what they call. You can set it up where you can set up your pages to respond to different things. I actually had my email, but that was when I was using MailChimp. They don't support the Aweber. I don't know why. Aweber is one of the premier now. I thought I had an Aweber, my Aweber referral thing. I don't have my referral link. I don't know where in the hell. Did they talk about any of that?
No, no, nothing about email marketing or getting your email list. None of that was talked about.
Okay. Did they talk about any of the changes that are happening in with the platform?
Just, just, just the emphasis on the stories and the reels because they're saying, that the lives are
No,
pretty much, pretty
I'm
much.
talking about with MLSP. There's supposed to be some stuff, changing.
No, no, no. I mean, they hinted about it, but they didn't go into detail.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
But yeah, you guys gotta understand there's none of this stuff is our, let me see if I can find it. I don't have, oh, you know what? Let me see. I don't have, let me see something. I don't have my Aweber on the thing. It's not on my top of the thing on this computer like it is on my laptop. I'm gonna have to
On
change
your
some things
laptop.
here. Yeah, because I'm on the Mac upstairs on the desktop. Because I just wanted
Hmm.
more privacy and more not the damn cats be running around causing all kinds of problems. I need that. I still got this damn mail chip on here. I don't even use it. Aweb. Let me go see something if I can go. Okay, cancel. Why is this? Let me go here. Let me go off of here. And yeah, you know, these things are very important in your business because they help you with build your list. Building your, it's like, you know, and you know how they used to say in the network marketing, you gotta have a list of people and stuff. Remember all that?
Yep. The
Well,
money's in
this
the
is
list.
yeah. Well, this is kind of the same and kind of not the same. You have to have. Let me see something here. I'm trying to think where in the hell do you look? I can't find hmm, where's that landing page thing you get? Not landing page, but the you know Aweber gives you a can't find it no more. They give you a an affiliate link. There's an affiliate program link to Aweber that you can make money from, and I can't find it.
Ooh, trying to think of it too.
You still got Aweber, right?
Yeah, I still got it.
Okay. So, let me go back here. But you know, people, it's just we stress a lot of different things because these are things that help you. Um, you know, like people, I have a blog that goes out on Fridays, and I don't share it a lot, maybe once in a while, but most of the time I don't share it on Facebook because the blog is exclusively to people who engage with me, who are on my list, and those are the people that I share that with. Why should I share that information with people that don't give a shit about what I got to say? I mean, it doesn't make sense. So this is why I always tell people if you like the things that you hear here or my posts or whatever, get on my list. My list right here, my newsletter right here below, GregorySmith.online/newsletter. That's where you'll get privileged to get the information that I share out, stuff that I don't share out on Facebook. It's part of my blog, newsletter, whatever you want to call it. It's a blog, but that's what I do. Okay, I don't share this out with I don't share the blog out with everybody. I share it out with different maybe blog stream things, but not everybody on Facebook needs to know. They ain't gonna gauge. Why should I share it out? If you like what you people that are watching right now, if you're watching on whatever page, you're watching on Facebook, you're watching on YouTube, Twitter, if you like what we got or like what I got to say, or you like what Kim got to say, whatever, like what I got to say, that's how to get more other information that I share out. Get on my newsletter. The blog, the new thing that I shared on Friday, you gotta get on my newsletter. That's the only way you get that. Only if I decide to share it out. And that's not something I do all the time. So, and it's just, you know, people gotta understand, um, yeah, a lot of stuff is exclusive for people that are really truly want to engage. And that's how you gotta set up. I remember in the day,
Exactly.
remember in the day in Amway, yeah, we're friendly with Amway. Y'all got a problem with it? You know, we don't promote it like that, but yeah, if y'all got a problem with it, then now you just got a problem with it.
Yep.
Now I bet you a lot of y'all affiliated with New Skin, Metaluca, Herbalife, and all those other companies. So you know, but we don't do this. We don't do exactly the shit that they try to teach you how to market a business because they don't teach marketing. None of I guarantee you, none of those I hope Amway people, hey, in line with, I hope the Amway corporation's watching this shit.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, YouTube, whatever, people from it, y'all don't teach marketing. Now they wanna talk about that. You gotta have, you know, if any of y'all are in the part of the Amway Corporation affiliate, IBO, whatever the fuck you want to call it, want to have this damn customer verification thing, sales thing called VCR, VSC, or whatever shit.
Yeah,
You know, they trying to
VCS.
implement that shit. Yeah, it's you got to
Mhm.
verify a certain amount of customer percentage and shit and sales. You know, they coming out with some shit. They getting really desperate. They trying to say, you
Yeah.
know, I don't think that's gonna work for the simple fact they don't teach marketing.
Mhm.
They don't even teach you to have an auto
Right.
response. So how you gonna how you gonna get customers unless you running around the damn place? Everybody don't want your
Yeah.
shit.
And for anybody who's upline, they're not going to go through all that because they're so busy working on their own business. You know, they'll pass on the information, you know, to the downline, but that's about it. But it won't be about marketing. It'll just be, hey, you got to meet this certain criteria, or else your contract is up.
And they, you know, if they're gonna be downgrading people's see, when they first came out with this shit, it was labeled that this was for new incoming IBO. And then after I
Okay.
renewed my damn thing, then they're gonna come out with this shit about it's for everybody. Well, them motherfuckers better start thinking about giving some people money back.
Oh yeah.
Downgrading the damn IBO shit for what?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's some bullshit also. See, this is why I'm talking about even in these companies, you aren't truly an owner. You're just a damn sales rep trying to peddle somebody else's products and services. That's the affiliate marketing side. Ain't nothing wrong with affiliate marketing. But when they got these damn stupid rules talking about, well, you got to do this because you're not doing this. Well, fuck you. Really. If I'm paying you some money for something to do something, at least they should have a strictly affiliate side of the business instead of the so-called IBO business owner crap they want to say that they do have.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not what it is. I mean, if you truly look at any of these damn network marketing companies, shit, and they all, I mean, let's be real, they all copy from Amway. Amway, even Amway. Amway was called Neutralite, people. If y'all want to know the truth about it, Amway's a numbered name that came out back in the fucking 50s and 60s. It didn't start out with that name anyway. Their whole core products was nutritional supplements. And they're good. Don't get me wrong, good. I've used them since the 90s and shit.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, don't try to fuck me over some shit that don't make no damn sense. That's just my problem. And that's what a lot of companies like to do. We are now in a situation in our country, you know, we got everybody want to blame. Oh, I know. Everybody want to blame Biden for the ending speech that he said that Putin should no longer be in office or whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody having a damn hissy fit. But Lindsey Graham came out and said basically how he framed it, they need to take him out. So let's look at the framing. I've talked about this too. Look at the framing of the wording. Not being in office needs to be taken out. What connotation is more deliberate about assassination? Okay?
Yep.
Not to be in office or power or whatever needs to be taken out. You ask me, people. They don't say that. Just because I don't give a shit because he's president. Words. you don't think that people in the Senate have an influence on the presidency and what they say? Don't get it twisted, people. Don't get it twisted.
Sure they do. Sure they do.
No, they do. And Lindsey Graham's been in there as long as that, almost probably as long as Biden, and he was friends with McCain and all that old shit. So don't come with that damn. See, the press is the problem. Press is the problem with they shit because they in they want to get, what do they call that? They want to get, find out who's covering this shit the best and all that, or Emmy week or some old shit. I don't know. You know, some old mess they try to do. And they play their role. Everybody covering this thing. Like MSNBC getting ridiculous with it.
Really?
People. We tired of hearing about what's happening over there in the Ukraine. Y'all spending $100 billion, but y'all won't pass the Build Back Better because y'all say it's too much money. Kiss my fucking ass. Okay, and another damn thing. You gonna let 10,000 Ukrainians come to this country, but y'all sent back all the Haitians and shit. Now we're gonna have a serious problem, maybe with another surge, because you don't know what the fuck them damn Ukrainians might be bringing over here. Okay, they already got a surge with that B something of the Omicron that's surging over there. Now we're gonna bring in 10,000. You better open up Ellis Island again. That's what they need to do, and keep them fuckers quarantined. Sorry if your people don't like that. It's a bad thing that's happening, but goddamn, people, we got enough problems here in the U.S. than to try to take on everybody else's fucked up shit. I mean, really, y'all, like I said, y'all sent back all the Haitians, but you gonna let everybody and anybody come in here that's is a caucasoid. What do you want to call it? Caucasoid? Is that the new term?
Yeah, that's the proper term. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you let them come in here like that, but when somebody is of maybe more of Kent shade, now I won't say mine, but you know, y'all don't say shit. Y'all say you got all this shit to say. That's bullshit. Yeah, there's a lot of things we need to bring about and talk about. But like I said, you know, there's a lot of lies. There's a lot. That's enough. Those are the kind of lies that are talked about online also. Okay. Not just the email marketing lie thing about how that's supposed to run. We got so many bullshit stuff that's being said online. And you know, the media loves to sensationalize a lot of shit. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Who gives a fuck? Really? But they love to do that, and they love to say that because they get them ratings. That's the term. Ratings.
Well, yeah.
It's all about the ratings, man.
Yeah.
You know. Look what now everybody, you know, everybody's probably watching the Oscars. Fuck the Oscars, really. You hear me? Fuck the Oscars. I used to like.
Now I like Regina Hall. Now I'm gonna check her out.
Well, you know what?
I'm gonna check her out.
I was watching the Best Man last night again. She was one of the first movies I saw her in. That don't look nothing like her from that movie to what she is now. That look like two different people. I swear it don't look. I mean, people don't change that much. I know she probably was in her, I don't know, maybe 20s, early 30s. But damn, it don't look nothing like her. It didn't look nothing like her. The face, nothing. I'm like, huh? And then you look at her now. I know she's in her 50s, I think now, but still.
Yeah, she just turned 50. Yeah.
Okay, well, you know, it didn't look like her. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I mean, everybody else, you can tell who they are over the years. But Regina Hall didn't look nothing like her, not to me at all. Didn't look like her. So, So what else did you get? Seriously, what did you get really out of that level 1? Was it worth the money
I
for you?
I would say, for me, only in the sense that it just, like for you, it confirmed that I was on the right track to what you had introduced me to as far as MLSP is concerned.
So what did it
It just confirms we're on the right track. Um,
what did it bring?
as far as far
What did it bring out
Go
that you
ahead.
probably need to be? What did it bring out that you probably need to be more aggressive about?
I think it brought out what I need to be more aggressive about is is asking for the sale. It once there's been a connection established. Once there's been a rapport with the person I'm going to speak with, and if they're interested, I I just need to get better about closing the deal.
You can ask for the sale
and
without
not
asking. You can ask for the sale
yeah.
without even being there by your marketing. You do a marketing campaign or something and said, "This is how much
Okay.
it costs. If you're interested, this is where to get the link in that." That's asking for the sale. Call to action is asking for the sale. Okay, it's just
Okay.
like here.
Okay.
I can say, okay, MLSP right here. Did everybody know MLSP is a referral program that's free? You don't have to pay for that. Now, this referral program gets you some benefits in the MLSP, but it don't give you all. Now, you can
Mm-hmm.
join the MLSP referral program and then upgrade to other levels. Okay, it's affiliate marketing side of the business of a business.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, it's affiliate marketing. That's call to action right there. That's a sale thing. Okay, that's one thing you can do. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
um, those
Mm-hmm.
type of things you can do.
And now, as far as I think, I'm pretty much, when you start out the initial conversation, there were some highlights that said, "Hey, okay, you know," and I have to give it to Erin. She does know how to do that transition from when you're just making small. Because me, Greg. I'm not a small talk person. I'm pretty much
Right.
direct and like to just go for go for ask the question and then boom, boom, boom.
But
So
Aaron, and a lot of
she
those ladies.
she she gave a few pointers on how to do the small talk, but not stay in that space and dwell over go over into getting into the business and then proceeding on.
But Aaron's one of those people that likes prospecting also. Okay, she talks about prospecting, but they act like that's the only way you have to do that. It's not that you have to do that. My whole attitude is that I do not think it works as well as it did when he had to do it. And what I mean by that is
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
now you have a leveraging factor called the internet and social media. You don't have to go around prospecting. I don't go on social media to try to purposely meet motherfuckers every day. I'm not doing that shit.
Right.
If I see
Yeah. I
that's
know
you
when
know
she
what?
was when she said about 10 people a day, I'm like,
Yeah, no,
I know I'm not gonna have time to do that.
nobody that's not to me, that's not a realistic strategy to do unless you just ain't got shit to do. I'm not going on internet
Right.
just to do that. I go
Mm-hmm.
on what my strategy, if I go on the internet, I go into conversations that are already taking place about business.
Right.
Okay. This is the more leveraging thing that makes more sense to me. If people you listening to this, if you're on social, instead of doing what Aaron talks about meeting people, I join groups that talk about business that already have threads on conversation about business. You listen to what's going on and put your 2 cents in from what you know. That makes more sense than chasing motherfuckers on the internet. I'm not doing that. That was the same thing I had to do when I was you had to do when you wasn't on it. Oh, look who's here. Dr. Stephanie Jackson.
Hi.
What's up? You got on.
Hi. I got on.
How you doing today?
I'm doing so much better. I'm
good.
Hey.
Better. Thank you so much for having me.
Ladies and gentlemen, hey, we got Dr. Stephanie Jackson on the line from A.
Yeah, we had her on last week.
How you doing, Stephanie?
We had a little bit of technical, whatever you want to call it, jacked up. You know, you get the internet monsters, they want to jack up stuff all the time.
Right.
You know. So how you doing? How was your thing that you did earlier for your group?
Well, you know what? I have to blame the issues that we had on operator error. I was the operator. So
you know the link that I sent you, you can actually forward to yourself too, and it'll forward to your email, and then you'll have it, and like that. And that's what I think Kent might do. And sometimes I've used this platform allows you to run from your cell phone. It's a cloud-based platform, so it allows you to. It gives you all the features that we see here now. You can run it from your phone, because we did it when we was interviewing his daughter, because I was having some issues with my Wi-Fi on my laptop last summer. So I ran mostly the show through my phone.
Wow. Well, yeah, and so I have 2 iPhones. One is old, like I think it's an iPhone 6.
Oh, you need to get rid of that.
I know.
No, I'm telling you why. They get rid of all the updates for that. So it's going to be useless. I had an iPhone 6 last year. I had an iPhone 6S, but then I started having issues. It got hacked and some other stuff. So I got another phone. This is the first time I've ever had a totally new phone. So now, they want you to spend I ain't spending no $1,000 on no damn phone.
Yeah,
That's crazy. And then y'all come out 2 months later with another phone. Like they did. They came out with iPhone 13. Now they're coming out with iPhone 14. People, come on. It's a damn racket. I'm not doing that stuff. They need to slow their roll. And I use my phone a lot for business. And the features that I get, them iPhone 6Xs, they get ready to go. So they're not going to be any use to you. So you're going to have to upgrade. I mean, if you've had it a while.
Yeah, I've had it for a while, and then this phone, I have 2 phones, and so this one is, I don't know, maybe it's definitely not a 6, so I think it's a more modern phone, maybe like an 8 or 9 or something.
Oh,
I don't even know if
it is a little bit, but then again, they gonna get rid of. I'm gonna be honest with those. They're probably gonna stop getting updates also.
Yeah.
Okay, what's that noise?
I don't know what that noise is. Is it?
It looks like it may be coming from you. Is it on your mic?
Wasn't me.
It sounds like it's you, Stephanie. Something's clicking.
Yeah, it sounds really cloudy, and I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop. It's like, what kind of mic you using?
What kind of mic am I using?
Hey, look. Hey, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna get real technical with everybody. It's like I had to do it. If you're gonna do anything online, you gotta get some more professional equipment. Like I got this mic and they cheap. You can get them on YouTube. I mean, on Amazon. I got a Yeti mic that's on my laptop, and this is another mic that's used for like,
yeah, I got one too.
Or whatever. Because the videos and your mics from your computer are junk. I don't give a shit what computer you got. You gotta get a good external mic that works properly if you're gonna do all this online mess. And that's why I always tell people. And that's what we learned from a lot of the people that do online marketing or do shows or do all that kind of stuff. So it's
Yeah.
I don't hear that now.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Whatever it was, it cleared up.
yeah. Or was it your camera hitting against something? Because I don't hear it now.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, but
Oh,
you
she's
cutting
muted.
you cutting
I can
yourself
hear you
off
now. Yeah, we can
video
hear you.
wise. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's your headphones that was hitting against something.
I think so. I didn't have my headphones in, so I got them on now.
Oh,
Does it
Oh,
sound a
okay.
little better?
oh, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay.
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 All right.
Yeah. Yeah, we can
But
hear you fine.
we were talking about are you familiar with email marketing?
No, and I saw that was your topic for tonight.
Yeah.
I don't really know. Is it? I don't know. Maybe you
What
could share.
email marketing, what people don't understand about social media, there's been a big thing about, people are so into how many likes you got, how many followers you got. That's all BS. I'm gonna tell you why. You don't control none of that. You don't own none of that. You don't even own that audience. Remember when Facebook went down last year, I guess in the fall, about 6 hours? I bet you everybody freaked out because they couldn't get on Facebook, this and that. That's why you need to build a list off social media. Because if social media platforms fall down, and with the situation we're in now, that can get hacked or whatever, and whatever you're doing, you can take your list anywhere and market to that list of people. They're your audience. All that crap that you got on whatever, you don't control them, because if they fall down, you ass out. We use a we call it an autoresponder. What an autoresponder does, it builds your audience off social media, and you can market to that list whenever you want to, whatever it is you want to market. Like your show that you do, you can market to that list privately to them specifically, and you don't have to worry about whether they get it on social media or whatever, because it's a private list that you control your audience. And that's a good thing, because if you don't have that, if social media, something happened, you can take it anywhere. I don't care if you go into if you want to promote another product or stuff, you have that list, you have that audience. You can promote that to them. If anybody that's doing any kind of, let me give you an example. Subscriptions. I know women, y'all subscribe to a lot of these magazines. Ebony, remember Ebony?
Oh yes.
Jet, and all those women magazines. They have what they call
I
a
remember
newsletter.
Jet.
Yeah, they got what they call a
Oh,
newsletter. That's
yes.
what they call it. Well, it's a subscription thing. It's similar to what I'm talking about. They got you on a database that they promote different products and services to. As a online, whatever you want to call yourself, you need that same thing. That's what businesses do. When you get a subscription, they say, well, opt in, give me your email, whatever, and we'll give you this or that. The biggest thing about developing a list is about getting marketing to the market with an offer that they'll give, that's an exchange, be it an ebook or whatever, an exchange of value to those people, then they'll subscribe to your list. The business has been doing it forever. People just don't realize they've been doing it. Okay.
Right.
And now, as we have all these tools, all this digital stuff, the individual layman can do the same thing. Okay. You can do the same thing as any of these big companies without the expenditures that they have. We use a thing called Aweber. Aweber is one of the premier. I mean, there's a lot of them out there, but Aweber is probably one of the easiest ones to use. When I first started using it, I used this thing called MailChimp. MailChimp is fine, but MailChimp has some limitations.
Okay.
So that's why I'm saying I was thinking about doing a class on that, or then I can refer a class by some other people. We belong to a platform. I don't know if we ever told you this. Me and Kent belong to a platform, and Kent just came from a training called My Lead System Pro. You ever heard of it?
No, Kent, did you have something posted about it?
I did, but it was something that we didn't go into detail about it.
Okay.
My Lead System Pro is an educational marketing platform. That's all it is. It's not a network marketing company, none of that stuff. They teach individual business owners how to market online. They give you access to tools, services, programs, platforms.
Right.
Kent just came off a 3-day training level 1 platform that teaches them a lot of intricate things. What you see a lot of these online marketers or whatever people are doing online. We got access to a lot of tools. A lot of tools. We market these tools. We give access to people that might be interested in the tools. They have what they call an affiliate program. You know what affiliate marketing is? Okay. In short, affiliate marketing lets you sell products and services of other people and get paid for it on the side.
Wait. Say that again.
Affiliate marketing allows you to sell the products and services of other people and make a commission from it. Here's right here. I put this up before. MLSP has an affiliate program. It's free. Okay. You can get on there, sign up for the affiliate program, get access to tools and services to market your show, whatever. Now there's levels in MLSP. You can get in their monthly payment things if you decide to upgrade to some. The affiliate program lets you sell the products and services of MLSP and get a commission. There's other things. If you're in another level, there's other benefits that but they'll probably explain that to you also in there. This allows you to make money on the back end of what you're doing now.
Okay.
You can copy that down. You can screenshot that. Whatever you need to do.
Or I can give you my.
So it allows you to do that.
And you can message me, and I can give you my link as well, because Greg has his links to his affiliates, and
So you can, go get one. Well, you can't. This since you kind of, I thought, well, maybe it doesn't allow you to do that. Whatever.
No.
You can get that experience.
Because this is.
Yeah, this is probably because I'm hosting this too. But that's what it allows you to do.
Right.
Okay. And that part of it's free and stuff. So we tell people about education, learning how to do certain things, because you're gonna have to. You're gonna spend money. What our MLSP has, that if you paid outside, it'll cost you thousands of dollars a month. They got everything under one roof that you'll need as a marketer. Okay? Everything under one roof.
Okay.
You hear me? They got all the stuff that you'll need as a marketer under one roof, and they're actually upgrading and changing some things, even make it more as we speak. So as a marketer, if it's something you want to share out with other people that you know that need these tools and services, go ahead and do it. But that's what we do. That's one of the things we do on this show. We give people access and information on tools and services that they're gonna need it anyway. Because if you're gonna do online businesses, there's certain it's like what they say, the gold rush. Who made the money in the gold rush? The picks and tool people. Okay? They made money.
Shopkeepers.
So we're being the picks and tools, the tool people. You need certain tools to make things successful. A plumber
Right.
has to have certain tools to be successful, carpenter, etc. So as an online marketer, you need certain tools,
Right.
those type of things. And when we talk about email marketing, and I have a blog. Here's my newsletter site. And I have a blog that comes out on Fridays, every Friday. And this is only generated to people who are on my email list. So that's one of the things I market it as an exclusive information that I don't share out online, because I only share out with people that I know that will engage. Why share out information with people that are not going to engage with you? Doesn't make sense. Waste your time. Do y'all agree with that or not?
Well, I was going to ask you that. So,
Oh, no, I do.
yeah, I was going to say, because then how do you, so I guess the goal is to gather people, but if you just kind of blatantly, spread out your information, how do you gather people
Like I said,
through the,
I want marketing is about
Oh,
knowing the market and what that market needs.
okay.
We primarily market to people that are in the direct sales network marketing, because direct sales and network marketing don't teach those so-called business owners what we have. They don't have those tools. They don't teach it. That's not their business model. Their business model has nothing to do. They don't teach direct response marketing. That's what we teach. Okay. We don't market to everybody. I don't market to everybody. That's one of the reasons why I have this newsletter thing, because you can join it, get on it, and then get exclusive information that I only market to my list. Those are people that are on there. There's other things
yeah.
I may market out, and even when I market those out, they're exclusively market to certain groups and people that I'm connected with. That's how Facebook, you set up Facebook. You don't market to
Just,
everybody on Facebook. You don't want to.
well, and it's
Everybody don't want your mess. Huh?
right.
Yeah.
And that's just like you treating your patients. You wouldn't treat if you're in a partnership with your with your practice, you wouldn't treat your other patients, or your partner's patients. You would just treat your patients.
Right.
So that's
Right.
that's pretty much the concept of what we come from. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
Even in martial arts, I don't know if I've been in martial arts since probably 45, 50 years. The Shaolin didn't accept everybody into their stronghold. They tested them to see if they were worthy. Okay. They don't have time. If you're not going to engage and do this, why waste each other's time?
Right.
It's a waste of time. Back in the day in network marketing, they didn't have leverage like we have now. So they talked to everybody about their business, everybody that had a heartbeat. Well, that can be daunting, that can be stressful, that can be just a pain in the ass. Okay. I remember
Tiring.
it's tiring. With social media and the internet right now allows you to specifically target people that have a need. Sales and marketing, all it is about serving a need in the marketplace. They say Jim Rohn said, if you serve enough people that have a need, you make enough money. So you got to learn to find the market, find out what their problem is, and give them a solution to it. Most people's problem on this online space is cash flow and enough people to get their message to. And that really serves a whole lot of people.
That's everybody.
Yeah. And that's where Kent was on this level 1 workshop this weekend. I did it last year. And that's what this whole platform that we belong to teaches that. It gives people an idea, okay, this is the kind of business, this is the market that I need to serve, and this is how I do it. And they give you all the tools you need. All the tools you need.
Nice.
You ain't got to go searching for all these. But I said, you pay thousands of dollars trying to do all that stuff, and you just pick a strategy a marketing strategy, you like mine primarily, I use video. I use video in almost everything I do. Even on my blog, I have a video on it. So, but those are things that we teach or talk about on this Sunday show, because people need these things. You know, people need this information, and you know, and we try to emphasize the Black and brown communities because most of them don't know about this.
No, I was gonna say, like, even myself, like, you know, my knowledge base is definitely not in technology, but I do feel that you know, technology is important. It is definitely the wave of the future. I consider myself to be old school, but you know, gone are the days of old school.
What do you mean by old school?
Well, you know, old school in terms of, you know, I'm very, very old school, like pencil paper old school.
Oh.
Like, yeah, you know,
Okay.
that's old. And so I'm trying to charge my phone as we speak. But yeah, but I realized that everybody's not there. You know, nobody's there anymore. And crazy. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What was so crazy?
Yeah, you're
So
fine.
I went to a just as a side note, yesterday I went to a Black College Expo, and y'all remember the rapper Yo Yo? You remember her? Do you remember Yo Yo? Oh my gosh, y'all don't know Yo Yo?
Yeah. I remember.
Okay.
No, you
Yeah,
gotta
I remember Yo-Yo.
No,
I remember Yo-Yo.
I come from 70s dance salsa era. I come from the earlier part of rap when it was coming through.
Okay.
When y'all getting that 90s mess, you can forget about me. I wasn't with it. All that hot mess in the 90s, you can forget about it.
You can forget about
Yeah,
it.
I wasn't with it. It just wasn't hitting on nothing for me.
Yeah.
So I come from that late 80s, probably that first year of the 90s. After that,
Forget about it.
I went back to
Greg is old.
my Latin roots. I went back from the mid 90s. I went back to all the Latin roots from New York and Jersey. Because I got tired of the music in traditional R&B and all that. Because it wasn't, be frank, it wasn't about shit.
Okay.
They weren't talking nothing.
Okay.
All they talking, and then it got to the point they were talking about, oh, we're gonna do this and that. Man, you ain't gonna do shit. You know, if them cats was gonna really want to do, I wouldn't put all that hot mess. So I even turned off the radio.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
and I went, and even some parts of Latin stations got into all that. I said, look, I ain't trying to be that open about stuff.
Right.
You know, you can be open, but some things you do not need to be open because you bring in a lot of demonic stuff being that open. And that's the problem that we're in now, because now everybody talking about love is love and all that old bullshit. No, love ain't always love. You know, there's a lot of stuff that I'm seeing, like, it's like, what was it? Before I got on there, they had everybody on the Academy Awards. Look. Who's that guy? I don't know if it's the same guy.
Who was it?
I think I know who you're about to talk about.
What is this hot mess guys in the damn truck?
Is it Billy Porter?
I don't know, but I ain't with that, man.
Billy Porter?
I ain't being, hey, I don't care if it pisses off some people. A guy in a dress?
Who was it?
I don't know. And there was a black guy in a dress? Get the fuck out of here with
I
that.
think it was Billy
Guy
Porter.
in a dress.
Yeah, I think it was Billy Porter. He's known for that, Billy Porter.
Okay, Billy.
Yeah.
I think it was Billy Porter. It was
Yep.
somebody else. Don't black people got enough problems than walking
Oh,
around
really? Oh,
a dress?
okay.
Now you talking about if I'm...
I would have thought it was Billy Porter because he's the only cat I've seen in an evening gown.
A whole lot of different things about that. But look, even in the day when I was coming up, we used to go to gay clubs, okay, dance because I like the music. But damn, we knew, they weren't walking around in a dress unless they were what's the term? They had a queen show or whatever. What is the term? I can't. They were doing that. But other than that, this shit that's going on today, yeah, Bafangul at school guy. So I can't get with it. I ain't gonna try to. I'm not gonna try to. Y'all can be open as hell as you want to be. But that mess and some of the other stuff, ooh, I'm like, I don't know. I do not know. I don't know where all that comes from. Moms must have dropped their kids on their head or they smoke some bad weed. Okay? That's the only thing I can attest to it. You either got dropped on your head, you smoke some real bad weed. I don't know. Yo.
Oh my goodness.
So, and we got there's enough problems in black and brown communities than to have to add on to. That just don't make sense to me. So, are you hitting against your? I'm hearing that clicking again.
I'm hearing it too, and let's see. Hey, listen, what time is your show over? It's about over.
We usually about get done by now. We usually only run about an hour.
Oh,
but I know,
okay.
like I said, you could come in when
Yeah,
you said you had your show. You could come in at the back end.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I came in last week and it was interesting, and I'm like, I don't want to be missing these things here, so I don't want any interruptions.
We run, like I said, I've been doing this since 2016. I started this on a phone, this iPhone. That's how I started. And then when the pandemic happened, we went to this platform. We do this every Sunday.
Yep.
By May, the time will change again. We won't start till 8:45 because it'll be around that time because of what we call it Sunset Sunday. So it'll be by that time period when the sun's going down and everything.
Right.
So that'll probably be like Memorial Day weekend or somewhere like when I do the time check. But you'll know about all that kind of stuff, And if you know anybody that will benefit from what we can say or whatever, just refer them to it.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest, because what you were saying, and again, I don't know how it would work with your schedule, because I know that you're here at 7:45. But maybe even in the month of May, we could discuss maybe you guys making a presentation or being guests on our group coaching session. Because
just let me know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and it will probably be in the May
Love
time
it.
frame.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Would that be something? Yeah,
just let us know. That's what we need to do. All collaborations, we're all talking about communities. I was looking over some old stuff that I had. They said there's 3 C's that you need to concentrate on: content, cash flow, and community. It said the person that controls community controls wealth and controls internet or whatever audience. We don't have to. And cash flow can come from anywhere. I'm gonna be honest with you. I grew up around some people who peddle drugs, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, black, whatever. My attitude is that everything in this country was done on that side. This country that has no clean record of how it became what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It was done by either black, the labor of black folks, most of the labor of black folks, but on the other hand, they accumulated wealth through illegal means. This country was built on illegal. People want to say, "Oh no, it's just." I just had this one. I don't know if I posted it on my Facebook page, but the United States seal of the eagle and stuff that you see.
Mhm.
You know that was stolen
Yes.
from the Egyptians? It was stolen. That's not an original seal. That was in 6000 AD or something down there was done, and they're using it 232 years later as a seal, as their seal of America. There's a lot of things that we don't know.
Mm, mm.
Okay.
I had heard that
Um,
before. I had heard that before. Yeah.
I got it. I got it on my phone. I'll post it on my Facebook page. A lot of people we don't understand a lot of different things that have been happening because they talk about critical race theory. Critical race theory has been around since time immemorial. Critical race theory has been. Oh, I know what I want to do. Everybody know who what's her name? Kiki, young girl, celebrity Kiki Palmer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's doing a show,
Yeah.
a movie that is based on some truth that there are some black people who were slaves up until the 60s. They didn't know they didn't know that slavery was over and the generational thing. They didn't know till like the 60s that slave had been over because they were kept from it. Ain't that some bullshit? See, this is why sometimes I have the thinking. My martial arts has also trained my thinking. There was a show called The Warrior that Bruce Lee wrote back in the 70s. It talks about the Tong Wars in San Francisco when Chinese came in the late 1800s and how they were vilified by the white settlers and stuff. But the Triads and the Tong weren't having it. The last episode that was on, that's the attitude I think sometimes black people need to take. Tong and Triad was dicing anything that walked. Let's put it like a Caucasian got turned into chorizo. Okay, chorizo's like Spanish sausage. Okay, they weren't playing. Hatchet men, they do not play. They do not care. Okay, so there's an attitude that has been part of our heritage, but because of Christianity, has caused cognitive dissonance in our community. Anybody know what cognitive dissonance is?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Sure.
We have been told so many lies down the road, and they pass it down. There's a book called How to Teach the Negro Christianity. Okay. And it was done on purpose to keep you docile, compliant, even though they had no interest in your soul. They don't give a damn about your soul. They don't give a fuck about your soul. They don't care about your soul. A lot of people always talking about praying and like I said, everybody else take action. They want black people to pray all the time. Well, you can pray, but you need to take action also if you're gonna do it. Because all the prayers in the world, my grandmother said, y'all can be on your knees and they can take your head. Okay? All the praying don't mean shit unless you take an action. Now, this might sound radical, but at the end of the day, I'm 63 years old. I don't give a damn. Okay? If that means
Well, what is it in the Bible? They say faith without works is dead.
Mm-hmm.
you can have all the faith in the world, but you don't put no action behind it, y'all can pray, y'all can jump up and down in the pews on Sunday, on Easter, all that shit. You can flip off of them, you can sweat and all that mess. If you don't do the right actions, it don't mean a damn thing. Okay? Just like Rudy talked about, remember? We got in that conversation about people believing Jesus.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yes.
Jesus
We
never.
get deep here, Stephanie. Sometimes we get deep.
If you look up Emperor Constantine, the Roman Empire, the purpose of Jesus was to control people. Everybody waiting 2,000 years for a savior to come and save them. Where the fuck is he at? 2,000 years? 2,000 years, you gonna tell me? Come on, people, let's wake the hell up. Your savior is you. Your savior is your community. If that means we got to dice, then that means we got to dice. That's why I was in the martial arts. Okay, that's that side of me. I just, we in the 70s, we didn't have this problem that these kids got today. We out there training all the time. They didn't fuck with us. Cops watched. They didn't mess with us. The problem with the kids today, George Floyd should never have been killed. That cat in Brooklyn, New York should have never been killed. You got too many gentle giants. They should have taken them fuckers out. Even if they would have been taken out, they should have taken them fools out. There's no way they should have been killed. I grew up with a guy we used to call Big Dan. Big Dan was the size of that guy that they killed in Brooklyn, New York. Big Dan will fuck your ass up when he was alive. Big Dan could kick like he weighed 125 pounds. He probably weighed 300. Okay? That's how limber he was. That's the mental attitude that needs to get back. Okay? We got too many people ready to be puñetas in this country. That's what I'm talking about. This guy walking around in a damn dress. Adios mio. Come on, people. What's up with that? It's crazy. Why? I mean, a dress. I like. Even the Italians be looking at it. They ain't gonna. What is Mama Luke doing around here in the dress? You know why they call black people Mulignan, Tutsulis? That's the kind of stuff why they do that. Sometimes we do stuff to bring about that kind of stuff. I ain't saying it's right or wrong. It's this, we need to be aware of it. It's stupid. You get tired of seeing that. They got too many times now on commercial ever since Obama gave, and I'm not saying they shouldn't have rights, but the only reason why the gay community got the rights they got because of this. Okay? Voting is nothing more than economics, people. The gay community got their things because they control more wealth, okay, than the average straight people. Y'all go look it up. Everything that we see that communities get is because of dinero. It ain't because of the vote. Fuck the vote. Okay? We walk around here talking about it's important to vote. If there's no economics about it, it don't mean shit. Okay? The presidency is based off of economics. Totally. We walk around here thinking our vote counts, but if our vote truly counts, why is there a vote December 16th after November? Why there's an election? Did you know there's a vote?
No.
In December? You didn't know that?
Mm-mm.
See, that's why y'all need to be on a show.
Yeah.
This will make you stop talking about
The Electoral College.
Yeah, Electoral College votes for the presidency, and then they have another vote in January. Now, truly, people, I'll tell Reverend Al Sharpton.
And of course, you know that date was January 6th.
Yeah, that's why the January 6th thing has happened, because there was another vote to solidify the vote. If the vote is solidified by the people of this country, then what the hell do we need both of those times to vote? That's a fucking lie, because they vote. We the presidency and all these things are put in place because they're controlled by other sources. Okay? See, that's the history they don't want to teach us either. We're talking about critical race theory. Well, that's another one they don't teach. They teach all about, you got to do this and do that. Nah, because truly, this is why some people have an attitude about our vote don't count, because I didn't know this either, Stephanie, until after Trump got in. Lawrence O'Donnell on MSNBC explained this whole process on his show after that November debacle in 2016. I looked at him and said, "Are you kidding me?" You tell me this country's been fucking us for all that long, 60 years? Okay, that's what they've been doing. He explained that electoral college vote in December that happens every year after the November, the one that we think we put presidents in November. That's all bullshit. That's all there to make you feel like you have a say so in your vote. People, but there's gonna be a lot of black folks, and people will fight you on that because they're in that cognitive dissonance. They will fight you tooth and nail about that.
Oh yeah.
Even these political people, even these ministers, all that, they will never bring up, and they'll say, well, yeah, we know the electoral college was set up because black people, only white males could vote. And basically that's what this whole thing about the voting rights is bullshit too. Ain't it about whether you can vote? Okay? It's about making it harder for you to vote, which is kind of bullshit and all that. If we control more economics, they wouldn't be doing this shit. If you look at Godfather 1 and 2, if we were controlling economics the way they do, some of those fools would be gone. Either naturally or unnaturally. Hey, this is the world we live in. I'm not saying this. This is the world we live in. That's what we need to be looking at. That's what's happening. Okay? A lot of people they didn't teach us that in school when we had to take political science and all that other stuff. They had to take all that mess. They didn't teach us about that damn vote in December. And people when I look at people talking about must vote, I look, motherfucker, what you talking about? I got a must. When you got a bunch of other white men voting electorals, you don't even vote for you don't even vote for the president. You vote for his electorals. You do not directly vote for the president. Okay? None of us. I don't give a shit what you've been doing. You go to the polls, you vote to the electorals of those people. We're the only country in the free or the so-called free Western world that has a political voting thing that's set up that way. Everybody else, the people vote for their political folks in it. United States is the fucked up motherfucker that does that shit. Pisses me off. And we talk about freedom. That kind of stuff. Our vote. You hear even Kamala Harris and all them talking about our vote. They know, but they're there for an agenda. They're put in place. Every president is put in place. Even Obama. Okay? They're placed. They're protecting a system that was set up to keep people in a certain docile environment. That's why. That's why I said you need to get that book by Robert Kiyosaki, 8 New Rules of Money, on Amazon. You'll understand all this crazy mess that's going on now. They wanna, and now they wanna be mad at Obama, being mad at Biden for his saying that Putin should not be in office anymore. But Lindsey Graham framed it as, no, we need to assassinate him. I mean, that's what he said in turn. He didn't say it directly. He said he needs to be taken out. And the connotation of taken out means assassination.
Mm-hmm.
He said that about Biden.
Just said he needs to be out of office. Huh?
He said it about Biden or Putin?
No. Lindsey Graham said Putin needs to be taken out.
Wow.
That's in the frame.
He said it about Putin.
Yeah, he said about Putin. Biden just said that Putin needs to be out of office. 2 different connotations, 2 different ways that it was framed. But yet, who they want to focus on Biden because he's the president. The Senate has as much influence on the president as anybody else. You don't think Lindsey Graham has any influence on top? He knew McCain. He knew Biden before, when he was a senator. People wake the fuck up and understand what's going on. They want to focus on what that little thing is all about, the framing, people. It ain't about what Biden said. Y'all ain't saying shit about what Lindsey Graham said. I agree on both terms. I said that when Trump was in office. Okay? I said if you took out Putin, I bet you Trump would stay in line. It's like, hey, it's like in The Godfather. When Michael took out Salazzo and that crooked cop, everybody backed the fuck off. They weren't expecting Michael to pop them cats. Michael got sent to Sicily. Michael came back at his niece's coronation. He cleaned house. When he was christening his niece, he was taking care of business. Everybody was getting whacked. I ain't saying you had to do that, but I'm just saying in the midst of what's going on, this is going to be something. They've been doing it. This country been whacking folks since time immemorial. What do you think they did to Kennedy? What you think they did to Bobby Kennedy? What you think they did to Martin Luther King? What do you think they did to Gaddafi? They killed Gaddafi because he was setting up he wanted to set up his own monetary system. Okay? People don't understand that. That's the reason why.
Oh, yeah, they knew when that one happened.
Yeah, that's why they killed him. It wasn't about anything else. Central bank. That's another topic I can talk about also. But it's crazy.
Oh yeah.
This all this stuff is a hot mess.
Well, you know what I appreciate, Greg, is it okay to say Greg or Gregory?
You can call me Greg, Gregory, Gregorio.
Gregorio.
Toro Santano, that's another name.
Calling Butch.
I got a lot of names. I probably got some other niggas that I don't care about. Whatever you're comfortable with.
But what I appreciate though is that I was just thinking, even 10 years ago, we had people in place who would, the elders, if you will, of the community that would stand up for issues, and they would speak to the points that you are making. They would speak to those. And, I often wonder, where are they? I just don't know where they are anymore. So the people who are younger than us, people who are coming behind us, these young people, they don't hear this passion. They don't hear it. They don't see it. They don't feel it. And so they're consumed by what you guys were just mentioning about this award show. That's what they see. And that's what they view as being important. But they need to have, because, I'm 52. So, we're in the same age range per se, but I appreciated having people who were passionate about the topics that you're discussing, because then it ignites the passion in others. And they
don't like stuff like this from I could probably get shut down because I'm talking about this because I'm on Facebook, but I still got my list. Okay, that's the importance of having a list, that you have people in your community on a list. I ain't got to worry about Facebook. I can still market to you. I can still do a video with me, a video saying the same thing I just said to you. I ain't got to depend on. No, that's the importance of that kind of stuff. This is stuff we try to teach. That's how you build. See, we can have on the digital side, we can have a digital Wall Street. We don't have to have a physical Wall Street. We don't have to go to the white man's bank and get a loan for a business. We ain't got to do that. That's the thing we need. Do you know more money's being made off of these things than they're doing on anything else, even off the desktop or laptop? Your mobile phones, people. Everybody walking around with these mobile phones, but they don't know what the hell to do with them. You got billions of dollars that can be generated through this technology. Leverage. But they don't teach that. That's the stuff they need to be teaching.
And think about those dollars staying in the black community for more than just
generate
6 or 7 days.
Yeah, communities generate with all this Facebook or whatever, Cash App, you can generate black dollars through that way. And what's coming up the pipe, I went online to, I've been looking at cryptocurrency. A lot of people don't understand cryptocurrency. The biggest asset of cryptocurrency ain't the Bitcoin. Ain't none of the Bitcoin. The biggest asset of cryptocurrency is the foundation that it runs on. It's called the blockchain. The blockchain is going to take over what we know as the internet. Okay? The blockchain is going to allow financial, advertisement, all types of different things that are going to be able to be generated through information on this thing called the blockchain. Okay, that's what's going to happen. That's what's getting ready to change. That's what everybody talking about cryptocurrency. Everybody talking about Bitcoin. The asset is on that digital real estate called the blockchain. That's what the asset is. Because if you own any parts of that, no matter what runs on that, you can make money.
It's called blockchain.
The blockchain. Think of it like the internet. Okay, if you own part of the internet, you know how much money you be making, generating, how much wealth? Well, it's the same thing. The blockchain is nothing more than a restructuring internet that's going to carry financial institutions. It's going to eliminate probably online banking in a way. It's going to restructure that. It's going to make it more secure. If you own any type of that real estate on there, you're gonna get some revenue from there because you own that. It's like owning land. Okay, you own land. Somebody builds on there. They got to pay you for that on that land, or you know they got to pay you some percentage or whatever, or like you have real estate here, or whatever. That's what the blockchain is about. Go look it up. Blockchain. What it does and what it's about. I always tell people, go do your research. Don't take everything from what I got to say for as truth, because I'm always learning. So when you look it up yourself, you can't come back to me and say, well, you full of shit. No, I ain't full of shit. I told you to go look it up. I tell you to go look up something, and then you will come back and tell me I'm full of shit. Then I got a problem with you. Okay? I ain't got time for that. You say you 55. I'll be 63 in May. I'm about 10, 11 years older than you. I'm 7 years older than Ken, 8 years older than Ken. So
he is old.
yeah, I'm old as hell. You know, I got friends that are older, so you know.
But he look better than I do. I'm mad at that.
That's because you need to drink more tequila and more rum. You know.
Oh,
So,
I will be doing that this evening. Thank you very much.
I don't have no tequila. I have to get some more. I do have some rum, but I hadn't drank anything probably since the holiday. So, but yeah, that's what is going on. That was the whole purpose of this whole platform when I started this. I said, ain't nobody doing what I'm gonna do. Nobody. Too many people are scared because they don't want to lose their job. They afraid what their family going. Even this friend of mine, he got nervous about what I said. You get nervous about too many dumb things. You need to get nervous about the stuff that you're doing that they ain't paying you enough money to be there for. That's what you need to be nervous for. Okay. It ain't gonna matter that you got kids, because even with kids, they're not gonna give a damn if they let you go. Like I told him, I had a friend, lost a job. She been at this job. She got this job the year my father died, 20 years ago. They just recently told her, May 15th, 3 days before her birthday, we are getting ready this department. Everybody's out of a job. 20 years. 20 years you give your life and time, sweat, and blood, and they're going to tell you bye-bye. That's what I tell corporate America about Fangu. I ain't got time for you. You're not going to do that to me. Yeah, that's why I said, I know I could never go back to that mess. I go to jail. I'm be honest with you. I go to jail if I had to go back to corporate America. I ain't going back to corporate America. No way. I'd rather be a memory than do that. I'm not. It's no way. See, y'all. I don't care what no. So people need to understand that 20 years was something. They don't give a damn about you. 20? Then some of y'all give 40, 50, 30 years. I ain't giving 40 years of nothing like that that's going to do that. I'm not giving 40 years to no company you retire on a third of their income. 40 years? Are you serious?
Mm-mm.
We need to stop teaching our kids about, and I'm going to say that I know you're a black woman, but we need to stop teaching our kids and the males go get a job. No, go get a job to do what? To where? To a company that's gonna be giving you all kinds of hell, that's gonna make your blood pressure go up and then cut your lifespan. Like I always said at the end of this damn show, this is from Les Brown. People's heart attack rate goes up between now and 8 o'clock tomorrow morning because they hate where they gotta go. Because of that job. And we always vilify, well, you gotta go get a job. You gotta go get a job. For what? To do what? To make what? They talking about most of the jobs. I just heard this, and I heard it last year, and they just verified it today, yesterday. The average rent in the United States is $1,450 a month. Okay? How the hell you gonna pay rent on $15 an hour?
Oh, let me piggyback off that, Greg. I saw work on I read it on CNN online, stating that according to I forget the name of the source. I think it's Africa. I can't, forgive me if I butcher the name up, but it's on people. It's on 52 million people. That's about 30%, 30 to 32% of the U.S. population is still making under $31,000 a year. 52 million people in the United States still making under $31,000 a year. And like you said, that's less than $15 an hour.
They are 40 years behind.
That's crazy.
The minimum wage should be about $35 an hour. To cover a quarter of your rent with your income, that's how much money you got. You have to be bringing in at least $5,000 to $6,000 a month to cover your rent and food and all the other stuff. And they're talking about $15 an hour. I tell them to go kiss my ass. Take that $15 off and stuff it where the sun don't shine. Okay? $15 an hour don't cover nothing. Everybody want to talk about, well, they're going to raise the $15. Get the fuck out of here with $15 an hour. Y'all way behind. President needs to tell all that student loan. You got $1 trillion of student loan. Let's wipe it out. You ain't gonna get that money back. You ain't getting that money back. It's $1 trillion debt. You didn't tell them people the student loan like that. Stu got. They ain't doing it. Hey, Conyo, you ain't getting it. Forget about it. Okay? You ain't gonna be picking and choose how much you gonna wipe out and whatever. You need to take all of it.
All of it.
All of it. But like we were talking about earlier, you're gonna give $100 million to Ukraine, but you don't want to do anything about shit here. Now you're gonna bring them fools over here that may have COVID, and we might get another surge. But yet you want to send the Haitians back to where they came from.
It's possible.
All that shit. I ain't with that. It's bullshit. It's a gimmick. All this inflation, gas prices, ain't nothing but gouging from these companies. That's all it is. They're making money hand over fist. I ain't got no mind about people making money. But damn it, you ain't got to gouge everybody out. If you don't have enough people, I say everybody stick their ass at home, you can get a bike and say, fuck drive. Hey, during the first part of the pandemic, you saw gas prices go down. Why? Nobody driving. Everybody sit their ass at home. That's what I would invite everybody. Everybody sit your ass at home, get a bike, walk, lose some of that damn weight from Christmas. Forget about it. Don't subsidize the gas pump.
And if everybody sat home, if everybody sat home, just period, don't go to work.
Well, they're doing that anyway. You still got that great resignation shit happening. People telling these companies, hey, I ain't doing that. Really? I ain't doing it. Not fit. No. That's what they need to do. If you got no customer base that's buying your product or services, you got no business. You got no revenue. Everybody say, fuck it. You got nothing. What are you going to do? If you got no revenue bringing into the system, You have to change something. You stop
Something
all
changed.
you stop all e-commerce, you stop all spending, you stop all that kind of shit. I bet you some shit's done. But you know everybody ain't gonna do that because you got some people that yeah, you know, that's what they are. Okay. I'm just saying some little Spanish. Puñeta in Spanish mean pussy. Okay? A punk. Okay, cabrón. You know, that's what that means. But that's what you got. You got that all that people they don't want to do it. They did it when the pandemic happened, so you can do it again.
And
All
then
them
they
black
encouraged
folks do.
everybody to get outside. They told
Yeah.
everybody, "Oh, it's so important. We need to get stuff going back together. So everybody needs to be working and all of this other stuff." I mean,
Yeah, they hell that. If your kids couldn't learn, this is what I had a conversation with a friend of mine who was at the airport when I was taking her to the airport at Christmas time. She was talking about, well, kids need that. I said, I'm gonna disagree with you on this. Biggest problem with these kids, first of all, some of these mothers need to get in that ass. Okay? I told them, we got kids trying to steal cars and stuff. I said, I got no problem sending them kids to deal with it. I got no problem. You want to steal my car? I told the cops. One time somebody broke in a car a long time ago. Called the police. I said, I'm going to tell y'all something. I told you right this and this. If I catch them in my car, I'm wasting. I'm not asking no questions. I don't want to hear their mama on Channel 6 and all that shit. They should have gotten their ass when they're little. They wouldn't be doing this shit. Now you wouldn't have to go identify their body at the morgue. I don't give a fuck. Okay? This ain't got nothing to do with them being whatever color. Teenagers, y'all want to break in this shit? You break in my house, you going out in the body bag. I'm not negotiating shit. Okay? I'm not. Straight up. Okay? If we're going to give any businesses some business, we give the funeral home some business. A lot of black people own funeral homes. You know? I'm just being raw about it. Stupid that we got to talk that way, but people need to take care of the kids. That's not the school's job to take care of the kids.
There it
It's
is.
not the government's job to take care of the kids. You have them little crumb snatchers, take care of them.
well, and then of course, I know your show is about to come to a close, but that's my soapbox issue right there is about children and how the power of parenting has been taken away and been replaced by so many other things. People
break that law. Break the law. Break the law. The hell, what means power? You can't have no power taken away unless you let it taken away.
Absolutely, I agree.
Okay? I don't want to hit that. That's a piss poor. My mom was a teacher. She always tells the story when she had to pull down my snow pants in the middle of Lazarus, which was a department store here, and whip my ass because I wanted to do this or that, and she wasn't having it, so I got my ass whooped right in front of everybody. Yeah, right in front of everybody. See, you either whip that ass or identify their body at the morgue. Take a choice.
Pick which
That's
one.
what's gonna happen.
Yep.
That's what's gonna happen. And y'all, people that's watching this can get pissed the hell off. I don't really care. You mothers, I don't want to hear your ass on Channel 6. Oh, he was a good boy. No, he wasn't. Bullshit. That's why they lowered his ass to the ground next week. And then on top of that, you got to get a GoFundMe page to even bury his ass. The fuck out of here with that. That's why I ain't had no kids. That's why I said, forget it. I ain't bringing no kids in this world. Nah. That's just the choice I made. I just wasn't with it. So, okay, we're gonna end this because it is 9:30, and we've been on here almost 2 hours.
But that's how it is when you have good conversation.
But we don't talk about this.
Insightful conversation. Yeah.
Yeah. And you need to talk about this at the dinner table around Christmas time. Not who gives a fuck about the Super Bowl and the Pro Bowl and all that shit. They ain't making no money from me. I don't give a shit about them. To me, that's almost another slave environment to see black folks. All we do a lot of time is run with sweat equity. That's why when I was in high school, I wouldn't date no cheerleaders. Anybody that was always up the ass with all these football players, I tell them women, hey, bye for that. Now, bye, see you. I didn't go to my prom. I said, hell, I ain't going to my prom. I was a martial artist back then. Okay, 13 years old. I'm not playing no football, but too small. Wasn't tall enough to play basketball, even though I'm 6 foot now. If I wasn't playing, no. There are certain games I ain't gonna play just to have this or that. I ain't doing it. Okay? So it is what it is. And I'm unapologetic about it also. Some people, well, you don't have any kids, so what? Why? They don't make you a man because you got kids. You can plant in somebody and have a kid that make you a man.
Right.
I'm gonna end it. There was one thing I just saw, and I tell this chick this too. I don't know if you follow. Her name is April Mason. You know who she is?
I've seen her somewhere.
She lives in Atlanta, I think.
Yeah.
This was the most dumb.
Who was it, Greg? I didn't hear.
Her name is April Mason. I mean, she's all right looking chick, but she made a statement towards women saying that, or towards men.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Why men are put into a friend space because we come out always when we date, always trying to sneak in as a friend. I said, you generalizing, woman. First of all, ain't no legit relationship start unless you have a friendship, unless you nothing but a fuck buddy. Straight up. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you a fuck buddy, okay, let's establish that. If all I want was sex from you, I ain't got to date you. There's too many bodegas, brothels around here. I can pay for it. If we want to get real cute about it, at the end of the day, dating and all we want is some ass, that's what we do. We pay, take you dinner, do that. That's what we're gonna do. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
We don't go dating just to be whatever. If we are attracted, if we like what we see or whatever, everything's gonna be physical. I don't give a shit. Everybody trying to be so moralistic. We don't know shit about each other until we get to talk and look at each other. If we attracted, yeah, we date to do that stuff. You want to talk about what we try to sneak in from a friend's house. It ain't trying to sneak in or nothing. Ain't about sneaking in. Your dating is about getting to know somebody. Okay? That bullshit she was talking about, that's kind of like, she's full of shit in that aspect. I don't try to sneak in nowhere. Okay? I'm gonna let you know. If I'm interested, I'll tell you. If I ain't interested, I don't go out with you. Straight up. I don't chase you. I don't do none of that mess. Okay? You either attracted to me by who I am or you're not. My dad used to say, you take me for my assets or liabilities, or you don't take me in at all. And I stand firm in it, and I'm unapologetic about it. Okay? I'm not gonna chase you about nothing. Okay? You know, I don't chase no concha. Okay? I don't chase nobody online. I'll be damned if I'm gonna do that. No, forget about it. Ain't happening. Now, if that offends some people, that just offends you. You know, I ain't with it. And I just like you generalizing to every male on here that does that, and why women put you in a friends thing, maybe because they ain't interested. Plain and simple. That's fine. As long as I know, I'll move the hell on. But don't come with me some bullshit later on, because I ain't interested in that either. I want to hear it later on. Well, what's changing your mind now from before you interested? Huh? Now East Coast coming out on me. Grew up with too many Italians, I guess. I don't. You know, I'm just not with all that dumb shit. You know, people say some stuff because they like to sell programs. It sounds interesting. And they're talking to some women, I think, that might be a little weak too. People, not just women, men might be too. You know, say, I'm gonna tell you straight up from the heart. He called us home. I ain't gonna bullshit you with you. If that, you know, I was kind of like, Nah, chick, that you generalizing it. You don't know all men. You don't know all women. Okay, you don't know people. People do because whatever they do. That's like I said, if she ain't interested, you're interested. Maybe you friends. And sometimes maybe you don't even want to be friends. But if any relationship is going to happen, that's going to be on the serious tip or whatever, it has to have a foundation of friendship. Bruce Lee said, married, girlfriend, whatever, ain't nothing but a friendship caught on fire. The problem with relationships today is that, like I said, y'all ain't friends. How you going to be wanting to do this and do that, and you don't even like the person? There's no friendship. There should be a friendship. If there ain't friendship, romance ain't happening just by osmosis. If the romance happens from a friendship, I mean, where the fuck is she coming from? You act like friendship is a bad connotation. I hear women, well, I hate that's a friend. Well, woman, dick, if he ain't a friend, what are you, a fuck buddy? You know what that make you? That make you, you know, that make you that thing. Well, why are you coming off what's saying? I don't know. It's what they teach their kids, what them parents or whatever, aunts, grandmas, who in the hell. It's just crazy. I don't get it. Well, we're just fans. I hope you are friends, some aspect. You're a woman. What do you think about that? What's your attitude about it?
Oh, honey, that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. Probably more offline than online. That's for sure.
Well, you know, there's a lot of this dumb stuff. I like that one. Why I did this topic, because I picked email marketing, but actually I was talking about a whole lot of bullshit that's online, period. There's a whole lot of hot mess that's online, period. Okay, and we need to learn to differentiate stuff. Now you show up on my news feed with that mess, I'm gonna address it. Don't show up on my news feed with some stupid shit like that. You know, some people show up on my news feed. I don't even know who the hell they are. Now, why in the hell are you? Who are you? I'm like, what? And you gonna say something ignorant like this? It's crazy. All right, we're gonna end this. We've been on here almost 2 hours.
Yes.
You know, I know a lot of y'all y'all gotta meet that mule tomorrow. That's y'all's problem. Like I said, I got into this business like what what's his name? The group in Toledo. Got an MJ Michael. He used to say, I got in this business because I wanted to sleep till I'm done. It is unnatural to be woken up by a damn alarm clock.
Right.
You know, and that's why if I feel like sleeping till noon, if I feel like staying up till 4 o'clock, see, a job dictates two things. It tells you when you got to go to bed, and it tells you when you got to get up, because you got to go to bed certain time to get up to be on time for this. Let's control your life that way. Okay, I want that. That's why I had to get out of that mess. So that's why I do what I do. And most of y'all got to beat that mule because y'all stressed now. Because now, between now and 8 o'clock, y'all stressed, and that's why they say heart attack rate goes up. That's Brown said. It's probably 85 to 90% now, with all the other hot messes going on in the market. It's probably way up there now. But don't let them do that to you, because if you drop dead at the office, and the cubicle, at your home, wherever you working from, they'll have your job in the paper before they have your obituary, people. And on that note, I'm going to end it. My name is Greg Smith. This is business partner friend Ken Robertson, Dr. Stephanie Jackson, everybody. We are here on Sundays, every Sunday night. What is going on here? Let me get that on. Every Sunday night. Why is that on? From usually an hour, but we go a little bit above that because we just do. That's just something we do. And where's my thing? I didn't do the intro tonight, but that's all I'm gonna do to exit out. People, we'll see you next week, 7:45. What we're gonna talk about, I have no idea. People, peace. I'm out. We'll see
But
you
it'll be
next week.
good,
Later.
as it always is.
Let me go. Ah, yes. We didn't have all the problems this time with the video, I don't think, and we have a lot of delays.
Right?
So, well, so that's cool. We can do
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, we can do a collaboration in May. We find out when she wants to do it.
Yep.
I can market that out.
Okay.
What is this? Republican January 6th committee member Adam Kissinger drops a bombshell, threatens to, what he's threatening to? They always threatens to subpoena Supreme Court Justice. Threatens to the Supreme Court Justice Thomas's wife Jenny to get to the bottom of the shit coming out in the fan. Shit is coming out.
Okay.
Shit is coming out so much. That's a breaking news.
All my apps haven't updated. Yeah, I have the smart news app on my old phone, but I don't have it on the new one yet. That'll be coming up soon.
Yeah, I'll get this notification from on Twitter and everywhere.
Okay.
But it's crazy. Oh, you know what? We're still alive. I didn't end this yet. Bye.